What is our purpose here? It's a question humanity has asked for millennia. And for many, the answers point us toward a journey of the soul. When the great teacher Yeshua spoke of a path leading to salvation, he wasn't just talking about an afterlife. He was describing a way of living, a path of understanding and awareness that transforms us, right here, right now. This path is not about blind belief, it's about seeking truth. It's about looking inward to discover the profound connection we share with the universe. It's a journey from darkness into light, a process of awakening to our true nature and our place within the grand cosmic design. This journey is often called enlightenment. It is the destination at the end of that narrow path Yeshua spoke of. Imagine walking through a dense, dark forest. At first you can barely see, you might stumble, but as you continue, your eyes adjust. You begin to see shapes in the shadows. Then a single ray of sunlight breaks through the canopy above. This is what awakening feels like. It's a gradual process of seeing more clearly. The path requires us to shed our old skins, to let go of fear and ignorance, and to embrace a higher level of consciousness. It is a personal pilgrimage, unique to each soul. To walk this path is to seek wisdom. Yeshua taught that the kingdom of heaven is within you. This wasn't a metaphor for a distant paradise, it was a literal instruction. A map. He was pointing to an inner world, a realm of profound peace and knowledge accessible to all who dare to look. This inner kingdom is not built of gold and jewels but of light and vibration. It is a state of being where the noise of the world fades away, replaced by the silent hum of the cosmos. This is the salvation he offered, freedom from the chains of mundane existence and entry into a state of divine awareness. The journey, therefore, is one of self-discovery. It is about peeling back the layers of our conditioned selves to find the luminous core that lies beneath. Each step we take on this path brings us closer to our authentic self. It is a transformation from a being of flesh and bone into a being of light and spirit. This is not just a poetic idea. Ancient wisdom and modern science are beginning to converge on this very point. We are more than we appear to be. We are conductors of universal energy, and within us lies the potential for incredible illumination. The path Yeshua laid out is the key to unlocking that potential. The concept of humanity as beings of light is not new. It echoes through the ages, whispered in sacred texts from across the world. In the book of John, we are told to walk in the light as he is in the light. This is a call to live a life of truth and purity, a life aligned with the divine source. The children of light are those who have answered this call. They are souls who strive to embody the qualities of the light: wisdom, love, and compassion. They are not defined by any single religion or creed but by the nature of their own consciousness. It is a universal family, bound by a shared quest for enlightenment. This same idea appears in other, more hidden texts. The mysterious book of Melchizedek speaks of a cosmic priesthood of light, beings who serve the divine plan throughout the universe. The Gospel of the Holy 12, a text said to contain the original teachings of Yeshua, emphasizes a life in harmony with all creation. It teaches that to be a child of light is to recognize the divine spark in every living thing. It is to understand that we are all part of one interconnected web of life, woven from threads of light. To harm another is to harm ourselves. To love another is to illuminate our own soul. Even further back in the mists of time we find the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. These ancient tablets speak of a powerful truth. They state that man is a star bound to a body, until in the end he is freed through his strife. They tell us that we are light, temporarily housed in physical form. Our purpose, our strife, is to remember this truth, to overcome the limitations of the physical world, and reclaim our heritage as beings of pure, conscious light. The children of light are those who are actively engaged in this great work of remembering who and what they truly are. Across these diverse traditions, a single, powerful message emerges. We are not fallen creatures doomed to darkness. We are children of light on a mission of remembrance. The Book of John, the teachings of Melchizedek, the Gospel of the Holy 12, and the Emerald Tablets are all guideposts. They are different maps pointing to the same treasure, a treasure buried deep within the human heart. They remind us that our destiny is not to remain in the shadows, but to step into the full, glorious light of our own divine nature. This is the shared legacy of the children of light. Where does our journey as a being of light begin? Is it at birth, or is it much, much earlier? Science has given us a breathtaking glimpse into the very first moment of our physical existence, a moment of pure magic. When a sperm meets an egg, something incredible happens. It is the instant of conception. For a brief, brilliant moment, a flash of light erupts. Scientists have captured this phenomenon. They have seen that at the precise moment a new life is sparked, there is a literal burst of photons, a tiny, silent explosion of light that marks the beginning of a new human being. This flash of light is caused by a wave of calcium that sweeps across the egg, triggering a release of zinc. When this zinc is released, it creates what scientists call a zinc spark. This is not just a chemical reaction. Think about what it represents. It is the universe saying, "Let there be light," on the most intimate of scales. It is the signature of creation. It suggests that light is not just something we see but something we are, from our very first second of life. Our physical journey begins not in darkness but in a blaze of glory, a personal sunrise that sets in motion the incredible journey of a human life. This initial spark is a profound clue to our nature. If our beginning is marked by light, could it be that our entire existence is a story of light? Perhaps this first flash is the soul entering the physical vessel, the divine spark taking up residence in the temple of the body. It is the first note in a beautiful symphony of life. This initial burst of photons could be the seed of consciousness, the tiny, glowing ember from which our awareness and our spirit will eventually grow. The children of light, then, are not just a spiritual concept, they are a biological reality, confirmed by our own science. Consider the implications. Every single person on this planet began their journey in exactly the same way, with a flash of light. This is a unifying truth that transcends all our differences. Before we had a name, a family, or a nation, we were light. This fundamental truth connects us all. It reminds us that at our core we share the same luminous origin. The path to becoming a child of light, then, is a path of return, a journey back to the memory of that first pure spark. It is about fanning that inner flame until it burns brightly for all the world to see. How do we fan that inner flame? The universe itself may provide the answer. Our bodies are incredible instruments, finely tuned to the cosmos. Deep inside our brains lies a tiny pine cone-shaped gland, the pineal gland. For centuries, mystics and philosophers have called it the third eye, the seat of the soul. They believed it was our connection to higher realms of consciousness. Now, modern science is discovering that this ancient wisdom may be startlingly accurate. The pineal gland contains microscopic calcite crystals, the same kind of crystals you might find in a radio receiver. These tiny crystals have a fascinating property. They are piezoelectric. This means that when they are squeezed or put under pressure, they can generate an electrical charge, and they can vibrate. What could cause them to vibrate? The universe is filled with frequencies. Everything from the gentle hum of the earth to the distant radiation from stars and galaxies is a vibration. It is possible that our pineal glands are designed to pick up these cosmic frequencies. Like a radio antenna, our third eye may be constantly receiving information from the universe around us, translating those vibrations into something our consciousness can understand. This leads us to a fascinating phenomenon called sonoluminescence. It is a process where sound waves, a form of vibration, can create light in water. When powerful sound frequencies are focused in a liquid, they can cause tiny bubbles to form and then collapse. As they collapse, they emit a burst of light and incredible heat, a tiny, star-like point of light created from sound. What if something similar happens within us? What if the cosmic frequencies vibrating the crystals in our pineal gland could create inner light, a biological sonoluminescence that illuminates our minds from within? This is how all the pieces come together. Yeshua's path to enlightenment is a journey inward. The ancient texts tell us we are children of light. Our very lives begin with a flash of light, and deep within us, we may have a biological mechanism for creating our own inner light. To be a child of light is to awaken this inner potential. It is to learn how to tune our pineal gland to the harmonious frequencies of the universe, to quiet the noise of the world and listen to the cosmic symphony. In doing so, we don't just find salvation, we become a source of light ourselves, a living star bound to a body, finally remembering how to shine.